Welcome everyone to chapter 4 and the start of angle geometry. And 4-01 looks at stuff that we did in year 7, so we don't need to spend a lot of time explaining. Let's have a quick look. First part, classifying angles: right angle, straight angle, revolution, reflex, obtuse and acute. And then it moves on to angle facts. Here's where a little bit of confusion can happen. Just remember, adjacent angles means angles next to each other, so they must have a common arm to make them adjacent. Angle ABD is adjacent, ABD adjacent to DBC. Complementary angles are ones that add up to 90 degrees, and I like to think of them as making up a corner. C for corner, C for complementary, adding up to 90. Supplementary, S for supplementary, also S for straight line. Okay, there's an example, straight line example, angles at a point, total 360. And vertically opposite angles are equal. So X is equal to Z, W is equal to Y. Examples in the textbook. Say you're asked to find the value of the pronumeral. So in this case, pronumeral is X. These two angles are adjacent and complementary. So you have to find the difference between 90 and 70 will give you the angle X. Angles vertically opposite. So A will be 55, and whatever B is will also be B there. So you need to find out 55, that's going to be 55. 110, total of 360, that leaves 250 to share between the two B angles. That would be 125 each. So we need to know 360 for a circle, and that should total up to 360. Angles around a point also add up to 360. We've got a 90, 134, 72, so you have to find whatever's missing, which adds up to 360. And I'll just see if I'm correct here. Yep. Okay, all good. So it's a lot of adding up or taking away from 360 or 90. Question 1, we're not going to do. Question 2, for each angle size, find the complementary angles. So complementary of 16, complementary of 33, so they must add up to 90. Supplementary, they must add up to 180. Question 4, pick the right letter. What is the sum of angles at a point? So need the total, what the sum is. Question 5, find the value of each pronumeral. So back to pronumerals. So adjacent and complementary. So they should add up to 90. These are adjacent and supplementary, so their total should be 180. Here we have angles opposite, so we can work out what A is easily, but we need to know what B is. So we need to know the total is 360, and that's a B there. So B plus B, B are the same, and A is equal to 110. Angles at a point, we've got 75, and whatever's left between that and 360, and so on. And then we move further down, they may get a little bit more tricky, but remember, adjacent and adding up to 90 is complementary. We've got a lot of these are angles vertical opposite, angles at a point. Just remember, you can tell the difference between angles at a point and vertically opposite, because vertically opposite is just two straight lines intersecting, whereas angles at a point, you've got four or more lines coming together. So a slight difference. And so I go similar sort of question in question 6. And that might bring us to the end. I think that might do it. Yep, up to 6. Thank you.